Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you all my recipe for a pastelle casserole. I took components of the pastel and I made it into a casserole. You all are really going to love this one. It tasted amazing. So to start this recipe, we're going to start in a pot on medium heat and I'm going to go in with some oil. Once the oil comes up to temperature, I'm going to go in with my minced meat. I'm using turkey here. Feel free to use any type of minced meat you would like for this. I'm going to go in with some garlic and herb seasoning, and I really love this seasoning. It packs a ton of flavor. I'm adding in salt, black pepper, and I'm going to give that a mix and allow it to cook and allow it to brown. Now once it's nice and brown like this, we're going to go in with some chopped onions, chopped pimento peppers. You can put a hot pepper in this if you wanted, and go with some fresh minced garlic and a scallion, or chive as we say in Trinidad, chopped. I'm going to give this a mix and allow it to sweat for about a minute. Next, I'm going to go in with some sweet peppers chopped and some mushrooms chopped. Feel free to add any type of vegetable you want in this, guys. Now I'm going to mix that and I'm going to allow the mushrooms to cook for about a minute. Next, I went in with some tomato paste. In goes some raisins or sultanas. And I really like the golden raisins, hence the reason why I'm using that. So I'm going to give this a good mix and allow it to continue to cook. Next, in goes my chopped olives and capers. And I'm going to mix that in. Now to this, I'm adding in corn flour. Now you guys may think this is really strange, but trust me, it does work in this recipe. But of course, if you wanted to omit it, feel free to omit it. But I'm telling you, trust me and try it. So give that a mix and I'm going to allow it to cook out in there for about 5 minutes. We want to make sure that corn flour really cooks out. What it acts as is like a thickening or a binding agent here. Now I'm going to go in with my rotini pasta. I like using this because it gets into the spirals and I really like it for this. So feel free to use whatever you would like. Mix it in really well. And next I'm going to add in some cheese, and I'm using Monterey Jack. Feel free to use whatever cheese, but I really prefer a milder cheese. Now you're going to mix this in until it's completely mixed in, and then once it's mixed in, you can taste it and adjust your salt. But then this goes into your casserole or your baking dish. Top it with cheese. Now baking this is optional. You can eat it right off of the pot. That's ready. But this bakes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes or until the cheese is nice and melted. I sprinkled some parsley on the top and voila, it's finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Trust me when I tell you how amazing this recipe is. Everyone that tasted this recipe when I tested it, they were blown away. I never told them that I put corn flour in there until after they were finished eating it, and they could not tell that there was corn flour in there. It's a very small amount, so it's not going to be like gummy or gluey. It's just the right amount for this recipe. So I hope you all enjoyed it. It's a perfect recipe for you all to make this Thanksgiving or for Christmas. If you make it, comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you wanted to make this vegetarian, put more mushrooms and omit the meat. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Continue to stay safe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.